All right, good morning, guys. Happy Saturday to you. That's the day it is. It's Saturday, and we're looking at a brew day today to get this in for the 2 weeks fermentation. So, on schedule, trying to stay on schedule to keep the pipeline going, as they say. So, for this brew, I'm going to use sparkling amber for color. And as you can see in this big old bag over here, and the grind that I chose to get cut, the grind on this is like brew in a bag style, which, as you know, that's what I'm doing here. So it's pretty fine, at least I think it is. But anyway, let's see what we got. Let me look at my notes. What we got going on here. So what we got here is for this, whatever I'm calling it, Jersey Devil Pine Barren IPA. It's a rather long name. Jersey Devil IPA for short. So anyway, we went with, I think I went with 2 row when I originally did the original recipe. So then we went with Maris Otter, more of an English IPA. So we got Maris Otter, 6 pounds. Then we went Crystal 60. 4 ounces of that. Then we got chocolate malt for a little bit of color as well. 4 ounces of that, and some Carapils. I've seen that put in on another recipe, so I think that helps with head retention and things like that. I think 4 ounces of that. Hop additions, we got 2 ounces at 60 for Challenger. We're using Challenger for that, and then I gotta look at my other notes at the times. I think there's like 40-minute mark. It's going to be East Kent Goldings, and then the last 20 is Simcoe. So with the Simcoe, I believe right over here, Simcoe, you get a grapefruit, citrus, stone fruit, tropical fruit, grass, and wood. That's the aroma. That's what you get. So looking for that, but also I heard that it also has like, I'm looking for that, obviously the pine, like that pine needle, piney type of taste, and I think I get that from the Simcoe. So the resiny pine. So that was the only hop addition that was in the original recipe. The East Kent and the Challenger are different, and the yeast is different as well. I forget what I used last time, but now we're using Nottingham. I do have the Voskavike after I bought that, but I'm like, I'm gonna save that for a summer brew when it's too hot, and you know, it actually goes well with my mom's beer, my mom's Trinity beer, Blancazale. I used that last year, so, and it gives it like that lagery, lemony type of taste. So that's what we got. So that's the notes for today. And we're going to get the brew in here, coming up the temperature, trying to slowly but surely. It's about 10 o'clock on a Saturday, so get a little bit of a late start. Normally I would have been done already, but I was setting everything up, camera and all that. So, other than that, every time I make IPA, it's more of an expensive brew day because of the more hops you use, the more grains you use, things like that. But I figured I want to get that nice amber color IPA. Don't think this will be too hazy. We shall see, because I'm a firm believer now, since I started throwing the hops in without any hop bag, that you get more hop flavor. I believe the hop bags are restrictive. I'll put this over here. So yeah, so I believe that they're restricted. So we're gonna get this brew day on. I got what happened to my coffee cup. So bring you back for the first hop edition, or yeah, because I'm not gonna show you do all, you know once this is done, I'm just gonna add the grains and all that, blah blah blah. You guys don't want to see all that. I mean, it's the same thing every time, right? Just put the grains in, do some mixing. So I'll bring you back periodically, probably for the hop additions. So this is sizzling away. Just hope I don't overshoot. All right, guys, see you in a few. All right, guys, we're at the hot break, trying a hot break. rolling boil. It's pretty steamy. Try to work this down a little bit before I throw the hops in. I don't want to. I have a lot of headspace, so I'm not worried about any boil over or anything, but trying to work this foam. You can see the color or not. Pretty dark just from that little bit of chocolate melt. All right, guys, here we go. 2 ounces of Challenger for 60. All right, guys, here we go. 45-minute. Oh, got in there. Hop edition. East Kent coating. So now we're gonna let it ride for 45 more minutes, and then at the last 20, add the last bit. Okay. Ooh, and it goes. Simcoe. That smells nice. Okay, so sorry about that. Hey, cameraman. All right, so just a little mix. We got a lot of hops in here. We got 20 minutes left on the boil. I'm gonna start sanitizing my wort chiller and stuff like that, and that's it. Then we're gonna do flame out and add the 3 pounds of dry malt. All right, first mate Hugo and Captain are back. End of the brew day. About to pitch the yeast. We're sitting right at 70, and I'm gonna get this in the closet. Grab reading is wonky as ever. We're looking at 1100, which is, it's way above 1090, like as you can see. But then I guess, you know, it could be from all the hop debris and stuff affecting it. I don't know. Anyway, I'm gonna punch the numbers in with my grains and stuff into Brewer's Friend and see what it actually is, because that's what I'm gonna go with from now on. I think I'm just done with grab readings. But yeah, so I'm gonna pour this back. Everything's been sanitized, so I pour it back and top it back up to the, which is, you know, just took a little bit out. And then, yeah, brew day is done, so we'll bring you back in 2 weeks and we'll get this in the closet. And 2 3 weeks or whatever, or the tasting video, we shall see. So, from the first mate and the captain, remember what we always say, let's set sail.